Pooh so mad cause he can do it like me. Pooh stay mad cause he sippin' that tea. Pooh so mad can't get it like me. Wanna ride out with lovely. When you see me coming to the DKHizouse, you all lit and you know what we're talking about. When you see me coming, step in, step out. When you see me, we gon' run our mile. It's the DKHizouse for sure. You see me coming and I'm coming back for more. When you see me and I see you, we at the Hizouse. Okay, it's finally come to it. Dub and Britney have somewhat went their separate ways or planning to go their separate ways. And Woo Bop had a lot to say about it. And we're here to discuss how you felt about that. What was, your feelings behind it. So, at the end of the day, if you don't remember, around Christmas or around New Year's, Britney proposed to Dub. And he turned her down. Like, I thought it was a prank, but evidently she was for real, because Dub had asked Woo Wop to leave the room, or they took him somewhere while it was going on. And then Britney proceeded to get on one knee. I'm sorry, and propose. Like, some women do that. And I'm laughing just because, I guess. Like, I still feel like a man who really wants you needs to do that. And don't get me wrong, I really feel like Dub sees a future with Britney, but I feel like she's at a point where I'm not going to be doing this cooking, this cleaning, this, popping out babies and giving you great this every night, and you ain't wiping me down. So I get it. Like, I do get it, but I don't feel like you proposing is going to make it go any faster. Because at the end of the day, I feel like Dub is definitely considering Britney, and the fact that he's still with her is proof enough that he really cares for her. He don't being a Capricorn, they don't be around people they really don't like, usually. So, you're in there, girl. I don't know. Like I said, if you watched my previous video, I don't feel like marriage is necessarily the answer. It's more about how y'all act as a couple. How you're being treated, how you feel. How does that person make you feel? That's what I feel like more important, because marriage is mostly people in your business and something on a piece of paper that let everybody know. But everybody on YouTube, everybody in the world know that Britney and Dub have a relationship, and Woo Wop is like a part of that family dynamic. So it's not like we don't know. So like, what more do you want? The world knows. But I get it, if you've never been married before, I guess it's like a fantasy. And that's basically what it is, a fantasy. Marriage is definitely not a fantasy in real life. But on paper or on the movie screens, it is. So, yeah. I really feel like Dub and Britney have a good dynamic, but I guess you know how it is when you with somebody for so long, you kind of want to see what else is out there. I feel like maybe that's where the friction is, because Dub kind of want to explore without saying he want to explore, but then too, they did break up before. So, I mean, I feel like he kind of explores when he wants to. Now he done lost all this weight. He probably really smelling himself. I feel like he's a good size now, and he does look decent, I mean, he looks nice, I didn't come out right, but kudos to him for getting healthy, and taking care of himself. As far as Britney goes, I feel like if you really do value her, then yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting married and doing a prenup. If that's what you're concerned about, is her using you, because I don't feel like Britney's in for the money. I don't feel like she's trying to use you or leave you. I just feel like she definitely cares about you, because I know I would be putting up with that bullshit and crap. I mean, I would, but at the same time, it'd be hard. I'll put it like that. But I guess, you know, she is kind of a pamper princess, but not really. He has put her on. And I don't know really their dynamic behind the scenes, but Woo Wop kind of shed light on it. And it's funny because Britney had just talked about the fact of, you know, she don't really show her affection on the screen. And Woo Wop put it on blast that, baby, you ain't really doing no affection behind the scenes. So thank you, Woo Wop. Quit clearing it up. We ain't crazy. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's plenty of people out there who don't know how to be affectionate. Like, it's a skill. It's something you have to get used to. Because when you're without it for so long, you really don't understand it for some people. So you might need to go to a therapist who can help you touch, you know, and feel each other. And it's just what it is. There's nothing wrong with it. And just because a person's not affectionate with you doesn't necessarily mean they don't care for you. It's just something that maybe makes them uncomfortable for whatever reason. And they have to get to the root of the problem. You know, maybe there's some traumas there, you know. But I do hope that Britney and Dub can come together. Or if they do take a break, you know, hopefully that's going to be the only way that Dub is going to realize what a G he got in Britney. Because, yeah, you may get the prettiest, baddest woman. You may get this and that. But are you going to have them value your heart, your soul, your mind, your body, you and your fat size and your little size, you know? But then, too, at the end of the day, they don't really matter either. Because, you know, I've been there, done it, too, where somebody was just, you know, seemed to be all about me, but I still wasn't just all the way gung-ho. So that's not going to necessarily keep you together. Well, just have a conversation. If it's something that Britney does that you don't like, talk to her. Simple. And I'm sure she'd be willing to fix it. If it's something that you don't like about Dub, you know, tell him. And yeah, you just can't say, well, I don't just do this. Well, then you might be by yourself, because a person is going to tell you what they want. And it's going to be only so many times they're going to just deal with it before they move on to somebody who's going to give them what they want. It's so many people in the world to be worried about somebody that you want to be with not showing you what you want to see when you can have somebody else do it. But I feel like she want to be with Dub, so hopefully they can work something out, because it would be very unfortunate to see the split. And I do feel like that's why Woo Wop is kind of acting out and, you know, coming, because he really don't want to see his family working up either. And on top of that, he sees how his mom feels about it, because he's really, really, really close to his mom. You could see that when he was younger too. He really missed her a lot when she was gone. And I think he even mentioned, like, if he had to choose to stand with his mom or his dad, you know, if they separated, he would pick his mom every time. And if you do know, a lot of times when Dub is out with his video people and crew, Britney is usually there with Woo Wop, and Woo Wop knows how to, you know, get snacks, treats, go to his favorite places, and his mom is normally there to do that for him. Kind of spoils him, and, you know, as a mom should, you know. So, of course, he's going to really feel hard for his mother, and everybody keep calling Woo Wop a bad, including myself. Like, that was definitely a manly thing to do. Check your dad about that, you know, relationship. And I just want to tell Woo Wop, you know, a lot of times when people do stuff, it has nothing to do with the other person. It has a lot to do with them finding themselves, them healing what they got to go on, and them realizing through humbleness what things really are. And sometimes time is the only thing that will do that. Experiences is the only thing that's going to do that. But I don't feel like he hates your mom, Britney. I don't feel like this and that. I just feel like he's in an era where he wants to be validated. And so he wants to go wherever he feels that validation is, whether it's with another female. You know, Britney is not what you consider bad, but she's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he's in this bad girl era where he wants to see how many bad chicks he can bag. Oh, hopefully I don't really redirect that part to Woo Wop, but Woo Wop understands, I'm sure. But I feel like he does care for your mom, you know. But like I said before, I feel like Britney is not gonna really pressure him and this and that. But at the same time, she know that she's a catch, and we see that, and hopefully Dub will appreciate it before it's gone, because he may think he can bring that thing back, but maybe he can't later on. Just like hate to bring it up, but not really. DDG's dad, he let a good thing go. He had kids and everything, but he still walked away. Mama DDG did that thing, banged it out. Her kids are successful. He tried to run that thing back, and she like, no, I'm good. So sometimes it's just the reality of it when you move on for so long, and then you up and realize, because I've even done it, realize, oh man, I should hang on to that person, or oh wow, like that person was treating me the best out of all the people and I didn't really appreciate them. They moved on, and now you stuck by yourself or with somebody that's 10 times worse or nothing like them. So, but until that happens, some people may never see that. Some people have to hit that wall before they're like, God dang, let me put on a seatbelt and let me calm the freak down. Let me sit the freak down. Let me slow the freak down. And that's just what. But at the end of the day, it's crazy because it appears to me that Britney's not exactly what Dub wants, because he's at an age where they say men really don't settle down to like their 40s, like really, really, unless you're mature. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men want to play a role until they're like 40. They say Dub is like close to 30, so that gives him 10 years or 5 years to play. I don't know. Like, I don't even feel like it's worth it. You're pretty much there already, and you may or may not. It's like Russian roulette. You either may find that one and miss out on one that you had that was genuine, or you may not find that one and miss out on one that was genuine. I'm sorry, but I gotta go right now. We come to you, but I gotta go right now. You're still my friend, but you gotta come again. Still a long time with me, friend. Until next time, stay a little, stay alive. Until next time, stay such a guy.